What's up, everybody? Furyn here. Today we're going to have our first Siege video of the season. For those of you who didn't know, Mithril is rebranding this season. We made a new guild called Skyfall. The main idea here was just that with the merger between APOC and Mithril a few seasons ago, wanted to get a little bit of a fresh start on the guild name. And so, yeah, we've been playing up through G1. It has been super interesting. We were in G2 this siege, but we played versus two G3 guilds. I think these are a little bit lower G3. So we're going to have some fun doing some cleaves today. So you can see this first attack here in 10 Rush. I took a Galleon Bernard Julie into a Sierra Roque Gianna. We outspeed, we cleave, we kill everything. Unless the Sierra does like 50 turns, we're going to be fine here. We're going to hit another LD tower on this rush with the Sierra Orion Zeratu. We're just going to take Mirror Illusion, again, moving our fastest Swift set that we have for offense onto this. And we should just clear everything. There's like some chance that this is like super trap, but I'm not expecting it here, and our Illusion is pretty good. Next, we're going to take an LCL comp into this Harmonia Vigor Roid. This could be like a little risky. I think potentially if you misstrip on the Harmonia, or there's like Nem here that you can recover a little bit, but we see there's no will. I don't think that there is any Nem here. We land 2 stuns with our Despair set. We get all of our defense breaks. We might not kill this Vigor because we didn't get the slow on him, but we still killed him because we got the defense break. And there is our third cleave hit. Next, we're going to go into this Dominic, Nana, and Riley. I think this comp is a little weird. It's like a decent offense, but if you remove the Dominic, there's just very little threat here. And so we're actually just going to take our Wind Cleave here. I re-runed my Chung Pung and my Savannah for different things. I haven't used this variant of this cleave with the Savannah over the Galleon in a while. I like Galleon a lot better because at higher level, I feel like you just want the speed lead and the more consistent defense break. And so I'm just not properly tuned. I think we'll fix it eventually, but I was using this here because I actually am nervous about running out of Galleons this siege. I want to use them for Julie and for LCL and things like that I've pulled. We're going to go back again into that same tower that we hit the first time with our Julie into the Sierra Roque Gianna. We knew we outsped here. We know there was 2 off will. We actually found from another person in my guild hitting this that it was actually a Despair Gianna. Kind of funny in case that you run a counter, there's a turn 2 counter, you're all off will, and then Gianna just S2s and still AoE stuns your team. It's pretty hilarious. And then we're going to do another Lucian. I love Claire. She's not as good as Baylor, I think, for most of the comps, but it's just fun here. I just moved my LCL set onto the Claire. We do Dova here because a Swift Wusa could make it so that all this stuff lives. And you can see here, I think it could have been. It was pretty fast compared to my my Dova. So good thing we moved that fast and we used the Dova over the Tion there. And then we're going to hit into this Nana, Kinky, and Perna. We get no strips with our Nora here. This is our RTA comp that we take quite a bit in less serious sieges. This attack is a pretty good example of what happens when things could go wrong. I'm not sure this Perna build. My Nora isn't that tanky. I would expect honestly a Perna to just one-shot a defense break Nora, especially since I'm accuracy slot 6, and I actually have minus water, which is wrong for this offense. We didn't change it. It's just a generic artifact I have here. So we're just trying to juggle aggro while spamming skill 1s on Nora to keep her top off a little. But we get double stunned here. We're missing a couple of bombs. I thought that if I skill 1 with the Perna there, she'd be low enough to lose a turn from the dots killing her. But we didn't quite get that. We're going to throw a bomb up here again because we're just a little worried about our monkey here dying if this Kinky procs. And then I think we are going to just try and get this first life of this Perna. And we're recovering a little bit here. Yeah, see the Kinky procs, he actually resisted the stun too from the bomb, which is always classic. We double miss here. This is max accuracy CR, by the way. I think it's 61 accuracy in runes and then 21 or 24 accuracy in an art. We still should be okay here. Again, we have our damage and our control left. Nora is really there just for a little bit of sustain and for that turn 1 potential. I think we're going to have to wake up the Nora or the Nana here just because it's the least threatening. And I'm trying to decide if I'm more worried about a Perna proc or a Kinky proc. We're able to go ahead and get rid of that last Nana orb. We pray that we don't get Despair stunned, and now I think we should be okay with, man, we're really missing a lot of bombs. We're missing everything this attack, even though we are max accuracy on all these units. But in the end, we should be fine. We should be okay here. Missing another bomb just to roll this out. So again, like, I wouldn't say, this comp you can miss everything and still win. I do think that this Perna, I'm not sure why it was so low damage, but we end up getting our win, and that's what counts in this one. So we're going to take a Carc Lucian into this Ainu, Vigor, and Lume. This is kind of risky. I'm kind of betting on my Lucian just being good enough to power through here, because there's a good chance we don't kill the Vigor, and then the Ainu comes back, which is actually what happens here. Luckily, we kill the Lume. We're just running attack up on our Lucian here for just general damage. We actually don't die to the revive from the Ainu, which buys us a lot of time. I get greedy there. I try to see if I can just skill one and finish off the Vigor. I think one more proc there from the Vigor and my Carcano could have gone down, which would have been a defeat here. So we'll play it a little more slowly here. We'll finish off this Ainu, and then we should be able to have this revived Lucian finish this off. Now we get one more tap from the Carcano, and we bring it back. Now for our last attack here, we're going to run it back into a similar comp. This time it's going to be Carc, Lume, Ainu. The slightly scary thing here is just Swift on the Lume, which that thing was pretty fast. Since we have low base on Tion, we almost killed the Carcano. I think we double glanced. And the Ainu comes back, one-shots our Lucian that time. We're going to just one-shot off the Carcano, and now we should be okay to finish this out. So I think all in all this siege, we got to use like 5 Lucians, an LCL, a Gianna, and double Julie. So really fun siege. Excited to get back into some more serious ones, and excited to give an update to you guys. Haven't made any videos in a while. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.